politics, business, sports, arts, music. Mike and Marty on the beat. Mike and Marty. Mike and Marty on the beat. Mike and Marty. Mike and Marty on the beat. Mike and Marty.
Morning, Bellows Falls and Keene, and welcome to the feed. It's Mike and Marty. We're here today with Aimee Parnell and Marcel Maxwell. We're going to be talking about old home days and what's coming up here in a couple of weeks. But first, Marty with local events.
So, Bellows Falls Opera House, not sure. They're just finishing, I believe, the Jurassic Park run, and they haven't got anything posted. But they finished that last week. Was Formula One. Is it still running?
I think so.
Okay. Anyway, classic movie is Watership Down. And it's not the regular Watership Down. Isn't there like another movie, Watership Down? This is an anime movie.
I think it is animated.
Oh, this one's animated, yeah, but wasn't there another movie, Watership?
No.
Okay. Anyway, anime movie. It's a John Hurt movie, and it finally dawned on me why there's all these animation movies these past weeks. It's animation showcase. So for the next few weeks, the movies are all going to be classic movies, classic anime movies. That is sponsored by Village Square Booksellers and Rockingham Entertainment Development. Just reminding everybody about the farmers market. It's in full swing. It's from 4 to 7 p.m. on Fridays. The music this week is Nate Payne and Friends. And I'm going to guess that all of the farmers are probably laden with vegetables and stuff now because we're getting into that season. So make sure you hit the farmers market. Village Square Booksellers is having a poetry reading on the 25th. From 5:30 to 7:30. It's Chad Denord and Alice Forge. Maybe it's Forge. I don't know if I'm pronouncing them correctly, and I apologize if I have not. Wild Goose Players is at it again. They're doing a new play called Gruesome Playground Injuries. David Stern is directing. His daughter Rachel is in the play, as well as Liam Johnson. And if you've gone to some of David's other plays, you'll recognize the name Liam Johnson. I think he was in Bat Boy, and I think he was in couple of the others that were around that era. That's running on the 1st through the 10th. Tickets are available on the Wild Goose website, and it's $25 advance tickets and $25 at the door. And the play is actually happening in the Wild Goose Players Workshop, which is right in downtown Bellows Falls. So it's a very intimate setting for a play. I've been to at least one play there. It was a 3-person play, and it's really cool. You're like literally in the actor's space. So it's a pretty cool experience. So that's it for local events.
But Aimee, welcome, and Marcel, welcome. Let's talk about old home days.
Yeah, coming up very soon. What day is today? Wednesday. So I think we got 10 days. It's the countdown now. And a lot of exciting things happening that day. One of them is that Marcel is going to be cooking up his wonderful food. Do you want to tell us what kind of things you're going to bring to the event?
So we should have our normal menu. We'll have like fried chicken, fried shrimp, maybe some lobster tail sticks, mac and cheese, collard greens with smoked turkey, candied yams, rice and beans, strawberry shortcake, honey bun cake, maybe some Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Kool-Aid. Oh my God, I love Kool-Aid.
Bringing it back old school style.
Yeah, we were actually there last year.
Oh, nice.
That was one of our biggest events last year. So yeah, we had a great time last year. And we'll have our new hit, the Max Burger. Also. So
nice.
Yes.
What's the Max Burger?
It's a cheeseburger on top of a grilled mac and cheese patty. Just simple as that.
Oh, neat.
It's just.
I'm going to have to try that. So come hungry. We got 802 Soul Kitchen, Athens Pizza, Smokin' Bowls, Moose Lodge.
Smokin' Bowls.
Yeah, Smokin' Bowls is going to be
Smokin' Bowls, we just actually tied first place.
That's right.
In a baked beans competition.
Really? Nice.
Oh, you did at the diner dinner?
Yeah.
Nice.
So shout out to Sarah and Smokin' Bowls. Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
Yes.
We got some top tier food. And then Mama T's Sweet Spot is coming.
Mama T, she was just at the cohort with us last night.
Yeah. And I have seen pictures of her new ice cream truck that she's been working on, and I think it's almost ready, and it might be the first time that she has everything all ready at this event. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to have to run around a lot so that I'm really hungry and can taste everything. And I know my 9-year-old is going to also help out with that effort. Anything that I can't eat, he's like human garbage disposal right now. And also we've got live music. So we've got the Milk House Heaters are playing at 1 o'clock. And then followed by crowd favorite Intercept with their pyrotechnics. In between those two bands, we're gonna have a special treat from a capoeira instructor is gonna bring people together to do a little movement and dance and that together, just kind of spontaneous and fun in between acts. And then headlining for us is MV19 and. Do I do a spoiler or do I let it be a surprise?
Do they have a guest coming with them?
No. Okay. So I'm really excited because we just confirmed Vermont Armored Combat is going to come.
Nice.
Yeah. So they're going to be battling in their knights in armor whole gear, and I just am going to say that that's going to be a nice little transition after the pyrotechnics and before the big band. And then at the end of the night, there are the fireworks. So everybody loves coming out for the fireworks at Rockingham Old Home Days. We also have circus performers coming, strolling circus performers doing acrobatics and things like that. So that'll be fun. The fish ladder down just 350 yards down from us is going to have some activities, so be sure to walk around and check stuff out in town. And the Bellows Falls Downtown Development Alliance is going to be there giving out the Rock the Walk map so that people can go and explore as well. So a lot of partnership happening across organizations. Who else? The Rockingham Historical Society is also going to have some activities right across the canal from us.
It's sort of all in that one area.
Yep. Yeah. So a lot going on.
So it seems I don't know if you were around back in the day, like when Old Home Days started, and kind of what it used to be.
I've heard stories.
The square used to be closed off, and there were sidewalk sales because that was a big thing back in the day. At the end of the summer, you want to get rid of your summer merchandise because we actually had quite a few clothing stores in town at the time. And then you would do sidewalk sales. And then at one point there was kind of a carnival on Friday night. And then the Saturday was, I don't know if there was as much on Saturday. The big thing was always Friday night, kind of the carnival kind of thing. And then Saturday up to the, I guess Saturday was bands, testing my memory a bit up to. So it sounds like we're kind of going back to having more events spread out. And when you were saying Old Home Days, I just was thinking we had Floyd in a few weeks ago from Intercept, and it really is Old Home Days because Intercept and MVP. So MVP was made up of band members from the band Mistress and Vehicle from back in the day when there was a lot of local bands, and that was when, because we talked a little bit about Floyd like coming up through the ranks and the different iterations of Intercept and all the different bands that were around here. So it's kind of super fitting that those were the bands that you have coming because it is Old Home Days for those guys.
More like more nostalgic, family-oriented,
and that's kind of
community-oriented thing.
Yeah, and we're trying to bring in activities that are, there's always a bounce house that's fun for the little kids, but what do the older kids do? And what do the teenagers do? So we're trying to bring in some things that are more interesting to an older age of children. And so one of the things that we are reimagining is the Athens Pizza Contest.
Okay.
And so this contest traditionally has been an eating contest. And we're shifting away from that, partially because to be sensitive to people who might be facing food insecurity, partially because insurance doesn't actually cover eating contests anymore. And as a former preschool teacher, I approve of that because it's, choking hazard. So we talked with Athens Pizza about what we could do instead, and we came up with the idea of having a hoop shooting contest. And so kind of like horse, and whoever gets the most shots in a row, the top 3 are going to win the prizes. So it's, transforming it into something a little bit different, but still the competition is there, the prizes are there. We hope people will come out. They were telling me that they've got some really good things to be won this year. So we're excited about that. Yeah. So start practicing. You got 10 days to work on your free throws. And we'll have, a younger age group and an older age group to make it a little more fair. So that's...
And the capoeira, is that for everybody?
Yeah, it's just going to be, whoever wants to participate in between bands, move your body a little. Maybe you've been dancing already. Maybe you want to get into some dancing.
I was just like, because that's
We
what...
did that a while
we
back.
did that a while back at the fitness center a long, long time ago. Mike had you knew someone that was a capoeira instructor, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
It's flow. It's all about flow, right?
Mm-hmm.
All about flow and flowing your movement. I vaguely remember you're on the ground a lot and you're kind of kicking your feet up. It is definitely something worth a try. If you're going to do something different, and it's you'll find out that you might need to move your body more sometimes because when you go to the capoeira, you can't.
You needed to. So Marcel, how did you get started cooking?
Just watching my mother and my grandmother
Really?
in the kitchen, basically. I like food. So, I'm kind of picky, so I always want to cook my own food.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I'm really picky, so.
I think it's good for a cook to be picky and like their own food because then it comes out.
Right, exactly. It comes out to my liking. I think everybody will like it. So.
How would you describe the seasoning? Is it hot or is it?
No. I don't like spicy, so nothing on the menu is really not spicy. It's just got good flavor.
Mm-hmm. Good
flavor. It's good food. That's what I hear.
Yeah,
and you've been traveling all over Vermont, like you said. Last year,
Southern
you
Vermont.
pretty much.
Yeah, last year we did all the way up to St. Albans. We didn't go any further than that. That was our furthest trip to St. Albans, but the furthest we went was I was a guest speaker at the Springfield Library last year, so that's the furthest we went besides St. Albans. We did Springfield, Bellows Falls, Newfane, Townsend, Brattleboro, Guilford, Vernon, Wilmington, Dover, Hogback Mountain. So pretty much a good percentage of Southern
pretty
Vermont.
centered in Windham County.
Yeah. We're pretty much known in all those areas. And just I try to travel so we're not so stagnant.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let everybody try the food and just bounce around so people don't get tired of us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How do you find the events that you're going to? How's one navigate that? Finding.
It depends on you. What's your, who you are, I guess. Just networking and building relationships. It's not like a lot of these places, I know the people, or, we build a relationship. It's not just like, hey, can I come sell some food here, make some money? It's not. It's about community for me. So getting to know these people and helping each other. We have a whole vendors network of business owners who support each other. And that's how I grew my business, pretty much. A lot of the people that share my stuff or like my stuff, they're entrepreneurs as well, or I inspire them or something like that, and we just want to see each other win, no envy, no hate, just help each other.
That rising tide lifting all boats.
Yep.
Yeah.
So what time do things start on this? Is it the 2nd, right?
Yeah, so it's Saturday the 2nd, and it starts at noon, and then the bands start at 1. One thing I forgot to say earlier when we were talking about, fitness and being active is Westminster Fit Body Boot Camp is also going to be there doing some, we've done it in the past, a 5K, but this time it's going to be on site with some different active activities, sportiness to do. And then I also wanted to thank our sponsors because it really does take a community to, people say we want to have old home days, but it takes money, it takes time, it takes volunteers. We're still looking for people to help out. If anybody wants to volunteer at the event, either working at the ticket booth or staffing one of the activity booths, please reach out to me.
I might know a couple.
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah. Our sponsors this year are Best Septic Service, We've got also Great River Hydro and Athens Pizza, the Moose Lodge. We've got Springfield Hospital, James Oil Company, and Halliday's Harvest Barn, and then 802 Credit Union, the Vermont Journal and the Shopper, the Springfield Area Parent-Child Center, and Berkeley and Veller, all helping out to
That's good.
get the Great Falls Chamber event moving and doing good things this year. So we're really appreciative of all that community support.
Right. And how would people, if people wanted to volunteer, what's the telephone number and the email?
So the best way to reach me is by email. It's director@gfrcc.org. There it is, on the screen. And our phone number is 802-463-4280, so you can get in touch either way. We're also open Thursday, Friday, and Saturday from 10 to 2. Those are our summer open hours, and I'm the one that's there, so you can come on down and just meet me in person if you want to talk about it. So we hope to see a whole lot of people come out. Bring the kids, bring the teenagers, bring your grandparents. Everybody come down. There's something for everybody.
Did ask, and this is just a question just for a point of information, like what the cost of the events are for the kids, like the bounce house and how that all works. I know that people are obviously, cost conscious right now. I'm just curious what the...
So most of the events are free. The bounce house costs $2 for a turn, and
Which is reasonable.
Yeah.
How long is a turn?
I believe it's for 5 minutes, but I haven't.
I'm probably
haven't-
asking you stuff that you weren't prepared.
There are a few people that are going to be in charge of that, and they'll set the time. But I think probably 5 minutes of bouncing. If I think about like what my kid would do, probably he'd bounce for a good 5 minutes.
Is that the only one that there's really a charge for?
That's the only one that has a charge. I'm working on a couple more things that will be free events for kids to do. I know it's late in the game, but we're hoping to get the puppy kissing booth from the Springfield Humane Society to come and kiss some pups. And I'm also talking with the Boy Scouts to bring their inflatable archery set. I've been in touch with them last week, and I'm just waiting for the last details. But so there's going to be lots to do. So much good stuff to eat, fireworks, music.
I know.
Knights in armor.
A lot of it. Well, I don't know. Have you seen Vermont Armored Combat personally, or?
I'm not sure if it was them or if it was another armored combat group. I went down to the Massachusetts Ren Fair with my family, it was a hot day. And, afterwards, my 9-year-old was like, we really want to talk to these knights. And they're just saying most of the people in medieval battle died of heat exhaustion, not from wounds. They just keeled over because it was so hot inside their armor.
Yes. For people who may not be familiar, it's actual combat. This is not playing. They're not playing.
Yeah.
It's like MMA for with armor and
It's real armor. It's supposed to be
Yeah.
authentic armor, right? That's the
Yeah.
big thing that they find authentic
It's
armor.
new. It's brand.
It's
I
new,
mean, it's
right, but it's not like, it's real stuff.
It is, and they have to wear padding underneath it because they're really whacking. They hit each other with axes.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So I mean that
you can tell I'm a
alone.
fan.
That alone is worth
didn't know
coming to
that.
I
see.
know.
It's very, very cool. And they just had, we were not able to get Sean on in time, unfortunately, but they had an all-female armored combat down. I believe it was down
By the Robertson paper.
Robertson paper, the other mill.
The Adams twist mill.
Adams
I
twist
think I saw your
Yeah.
photos.
Yeah,
of that.
I
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We couldn't get him on in time to promote it, but so there's that whole component too, the female component of doing the armored combat too. So that's pretty cool. So you travel around, and if people eat your food and love your food and they want to find you and where you're going to be, how's the best way for them to find you, Marcel?
Social media.
Okay.
We post where we'll be at least a week prior.
And is it 802 Soul?
802
is it
Soul
up there?
Kitchen.
There it is. Okay, awesome.
Facebook,
I love it when it's on when it's up there. And
TikTok, and Instagram, and Marcel Maxwell on Facebook. And you can find on one of those platforms. You should be able to find where we'll be at, and just like I don't know. It's kind of fun being there. There's one guy, he did a review, and it's on my page. You got to check it out. But he's like, just how we went about the review was really funny. It's like, I've been looking all over for this guy. It's like, so I created wonder, things like that, and it's kind of fun, a lot of my followers, they interact with it, and they kind of like it, so just keep.
So you're creating a culture.
Right, exactly, yeah. The actual following, not just social media following. They're following me, for my food. Like, I had 2 sisters meet halfway. Each one of them drove like 50 minutes away just to meet me to get my food.
That's great. You're doing something right.
That was cool. And they both came from opposite directions, so it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
When did you get started?
We started the Soul Kitchen in 2023.
Oh.
I tried it, I think 2017. We did Wings and Things, and I was doing the same concept, but it was just like a different menu, but similar. And that didn't work because I didn't have the right paperwork and stuff like that. So it kind of got deflated, and I went back to working, and then started back up in 2023.
But this is what you love.
Bigger and better. And it's going great.
Great.
It's going great.
Really
My dreams are coming true.
Yeah.
So, it's
Right
definitely
on.
fun.
Yeah.
And
Well, I look forward to
meeting
seeing you.
everybody along the way has been the best part of it, like getting to know everybody, letting people get to know me instead of judging, and just seeing who I am, not because of what they heard or, or what they might think, just get to know somebody and don't judge. So
And definitely try your
that's-
food.
That's been the most fun, yes.
Yeah.
I
So
don't eat my food a lot, not the menu items.
I imagine if you've cooked a bazillion of it, then
the
you
lobster
know.
I eat a lot. I eat like chicken Caesar wraps and steak and cheese all day.
So what is the significance of Old Home Days in the chamber budget and keeping the chamber going? You want to speak to that a little bit as why you do these? You do them for the community, but it's fundraising.
It is fundraising. It helps us to build those connections with our members, with the community, and to kind of show what part of what our worth is making those connections for people. And so, it is really important I think this is the 46th annual.
Could be. It's been
It's been around for a long time.
Right.
And so, it does, it is a really important piece of what we do.
Although I was talking with the people that are doing the fireworks, and they said this is their 49th.
Okay,
Fireworks.
so I'd heard 40, and maybe this is me flipping that number in my mind. So
Yeah.
maybe it's 49.
49th, I
Okay,
think it might be.
yeah.
If they did Old Home Days and fireworks together,
Yeah.
always.
Okay,
But
yeah.
that's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Which I think they did. I guess I don't remember like when exactly everything
Yeah,
started.
they were. Yeah.
No. Sadly enough, I'm not too young to remember. Sadly.
You weren't around
I
then.
was around. I was. That's what I'm saying. I'm not so young that I don't remember it. Unfortunately, I'm old enough to remember it all.
Yeah.
But are they still doing? I know this isn't your gig, but are they still doing the pilgrimage this year too to the meeting house? Do you know?
So I believe there is a kind of smaller thing happening that day. So Charlie Jarris is the president of the Rockingham Meeting House Association, and he was saying that people are welcome to come by. I don't think there are any organized events that day for it, but you can go by and do that.
So we are, believe it or not, down to just about a minute.
Okay.
So you can do a quick rundown, and then if you just do a quick rundown on how to catch you. So
Yeah.
quick rundown on days highlights.
Yep. Yeah. So Rockingham Old Home Days, noon to firework time, which is when it's dark, so 9ish, 9:30. And so we got Milk House Heaters opening, Intercept, MV19, Armored Combat, Capoeira, basketball, bubbles, fish,
Booths.
excellent food, vendors, people selling their wares, like a fun marketplace to walk around and find your next treasure. And plus, you can also go out through the town and things will be open. Jamaican Jules isn't on site with us, but they're going to be serving up their food as well. And so it's definitely the place to be. Is come to Bellows Falls August 2nd, spend the day, enjoy a beautiful day in community.
Awesome. 802 Soul Kitchen.
So we'll be at Old Homes Day. We'll be at Chester Fall Festival. We'll be at the Apple Fest in Springfield. We'll be at Flannel Fest in Bellows Falls.
Nice.
We'll be at there's a school, they're having a food truck festival in Walpole.
The Walpole Village School?
No,
No.
I can't think of the initials. But yeah, and you can catch us on our platforms, Thrift in New England, every Sunday unless we have an event. And follow the platforms and you can find our schedule.
So
All
thank
right.
you so much.
Well, thank you
Thanks
guys
for
for
coming.
coming on.
That's
and
it for
we'll see you next week on the feed.
Mike and Marty on the feed.